Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Arabia. If you're not, welcome back. Today's video is going to be about life after losing my mom. If you don't know me, my mom passed away September 2020, and it'll be 6 months next Tuesday. In the beginning, it was so unreal and so unexpected. It was very sudden. Never in a million years would I thought that I would be without a mom, or lose a parent. That wasn't something that I thought about. Oh, my mom's not going to be here. Even though my mom had kidney disease, I never thought that my mom would be gone. If you looked at my mom, you would never think that she was sick, or you would never think that she wasn't, not gonna say normal, but she wasn't okay. My mom got dressed, my mom went skating every week. My mom was very active. She watched her grandkids, she sewed, she made clothes, she cut stuff, she cut the grass. A lot of people who suffer from kidney failure, a lot of people at her dialysis center, they couldn't walk, and some of them had to be on gurneys. And I'm just blessed to say that my mom didn't never have to do that, and she was on dialysis for 12 years. It's not how my mom passed away. So in my eyes, she still beat kidney failure. She won that fight. And I still feel I'm in shock a little bit. I feel like I'm dealing with it, but I'm dealing with it how I'm dealing with it. I can definitely say that I'm a different person than before. I want to thank everybody that is in my support system. My support system is very strong, but it's very small at the same time. A lot of people, when my mom passed away, I'd be rich right now if I heard, oh, you're so strong, you're so strong, you're so strong. And I wouldn't necessarily say that I was strong. I mean, I am very strong because I don't wear my emotions. You'll never really know what's going on with me unless I open up and tell you that, and I don't do that often. So constantly hearing that you're strong, I'm like, am I really strong, or am I just not processing it? I had to take into consideration that a part of grieving is to feel your emotions and feel everything that you feel. And it's okay to cry, it's okay not to be okay, and it's okay to be upset, and it's okay to not want to be bothered. It's okay to not want to come outside and deal with people. It's okay to do all those things. And at first I didn't think that it was okay. I tried to keep going with my life because I know at the end of the day that's what my mom would want to do. My mom would want me to do. My mom was my biggest cheerleader. Even with doing YouTube, she always pushed me, daughter, you need to be on YouTube, you need to do YouTube, because we need to figure out how you can be on YouTube. So I really do YouTube for her. Of course, this is something that I always wanted to do, and I love to do it, and I think it's fun. And now that I'm getting in the hang of it and being more consistent, I love YouTube. But I do it for her because she always was encouraging me to do something, and I appreciate that from her. Sometimes it was a back and forth about certain things, but I will never say that my mom didn't give me confidence. My mom has instilled so many things in me. I can go out in this world and be okay. I'm not unsure about anything in my life, and I miss my mom every day. I'm not gonna say that my experience is the next person's experience, but I definitely think that I've came to peace with the situation, and I feel like I'm okay and I can talk about it. And it was, my mom's death was very sudden and very unexpected. I really am so happy that I got to see her before it all went down. We got to have a conversation. I hugged her. I said I loved her. I said I would call her when I got home, and I would send her pictures of what I wore that night. And I'm glad that we got to have a natural interaction, because a lot of people don't get that. So I hold on to that, and I don't take it for granted. I don't take anything or anyone for granted. But I appreciate that I got to experience that with my mom. I do want to talk about mental health, like stress. My mom passed away from a stroke, and I feel like everybody thinks that you can just stay busy and ignore what you really have going on, and I don't think that that's healthy. I think it's killing a lot of people, whether it's suicide or depression, or it's slowly killing you. And I feel like my mom dealt in battle with so many different things that she didn't tell anybody about. So I don't want that for me, and I don't want that for the next person. Deal with what you got going on. Deal with it. Like, nothing is too small and nothing is too big. You need to deal with every situation head on. My mom passing away shook my world. It shook my world, and in the beginning, I didn't deal with it. I didn't. I deal with it much better now. I always talk about the good times, and how my mom was and who she was. And the day that she passed away, I literally, like, I broke. Like, it was like hearing those words, like, yeah, you guys are gonna have to make a decision. And it just felt like I was in a movie, like, or a bad dream. And the doctor to, like, confirm what the situation was really, like, what was really going on, it was just like a pinch. Like, this is reality. Like, wake up, this is what's going on. And I mean, my mom is definitely in a better place. She's definitely okay. I've had dreams about my mom nonstop since she's been gone. I definitely feel her spirit. I feel her motivating me. I definitely feel my mom in any room that I am in. I'm very in tune with my mom's spirit, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. After my mom passed away, I literally everything was like this. Like, I didn't stop. I partied, I shopped, I did so many things. And around Christmas, I feel like Christmas was my stop. Like, I felt like Christmas was like, your mom is gone and you need to deal with it. And that's when I really started to deal with it. I tried to make Christmas as normal as possible, and it wasn't normal at all. Nothing was normal. This whole holiday season, nothing was normal. I missed my mom. I cried almost every day of December. Even January, just coming into a new year and not getting a Happy New Year hug or a Happy New Year kiss or a text or anything. Like, nothing. I think that was my reality. And again, I'm so glad that I had people around me to really hold me up and really get me through this tough time. But I am taking a break from my skincare business. I need to find my motivation again. Like I said in the beginning of this video, my mom motivated me to do a lot of things in my life, and you never know how much you need somebody until you can no longer have them there. My mom was a very big vessel in my whole skincare business. Of course, it's all handmade. The recipes, everything was me, but it takes a village to do anything. And like me, I was still continuing my business before I stopped my website. It was like I would miss those, yeah, daughter, you got packages here, this the money, our money is here, like, just like little jokes about the business and just the whole nine, and naming the product. And it's just, she's not here anymore, so I kind of lost the motivation to do it. And Skin by ByArabiaB is not over, but it really I had to take a break. I had to take a break to refocus and really find my drive and motivation again. I needed to fall in love with it again, because I didn't want to produce the product without my mom being here, if that makes sense. And no, she didn't help me produce the product, but I can't speak for everyone, but it feels good to make your mom proud. And it feels good when your mom says, I'm proud of you. Or it feels good when you can give your mom money. Or, it feels good when you can treat your mom. And that feels so good to me. And my mom's last year of living, I can honestly say that I was on cloud nine, because I took my mom shopping. I threw my mom a birthday party, surprise birthday party. I took my mom to the nail salon every time I went, and she didn't have to worry about paying. And I gave my mom money to do certain things, and I was able to do for my mom like she did for me when I was a child. And that just feels so good, taking your mom to the doctor's appointments. And I mean, everybody's life is different, but to be able to do for your mom the way that she was able to do for you as a child, I feel like that's like a blessing that everybody wants to do. Like, everybody wants to get rich and buy their mom a house. I didn't get to buy my mom a house, but I got to pay my mom's bills. I got to take her to experience different things. And like my mom's last year of living, it was compromised with COVID, but my mom enjoyed her last days of living, and is no doubt about it. I have pictures to prove it. My niece had a birthday party. She threw me a birthday party. My brother a birthday party. Like I launched my skincare business. She was, like, she really enjoyed her last days. And I take that and I hold on to those memories, because that's kind of all you really have left. But I'm just glad that I got to make my mom proud. That really keeps me going. Like, and I do YouTube because I know that daughter, I need to be watching you on YouTube. I need to be watching you on YouTube. We have tried to be consistent. I say this to say, like, my life is different. I'm different. Like, everything is so different and everything is so unreal. Like, I want to go 10 times harder for my mom, because I know that she's still looking down and watching me and my brothers. But I just want you guys to cherish everybody, hug everybody, kiss everybody that you love. And life is literally the shortest thing ever. Like, yeah, you feel like you lived a long time, but you never know, somebody's gonna be here tomorrow. And it's so random and you'll never be prepared for it. So honestly, I don't take anything for granted. Everything is a blessing. Um, Again, I want to say thank you to everybody who has supported me through this rough time, and all the positive words, all the kind DMs, and you know, the comments and the text messages, the cards. I go back and I read those things constantly. That she passed away, when I tell you that hospital was flooded with love and just energy. Like, people was coming out the hospital like, what's all these people doing here and what's going on? Like they really, people really showed up for my mom, and that really keeps me going. You never really know who someone is until they pass away anyway. Like, like everybody has a story. Everybody had a story about my mom, and I didn't know a lot of things about my mom. And I always say, like, I didn't know how much I even looked like my mom until she was no longer here. I act like my mom. I don't really notice things. And even though there was COVID and all that, like, I was so glad that my mom got to have a beautiful service, and everything was just, I'm just thankful. I'm thankful, and I'm thankful that my mom raised me to be a strong woman. I can stand on my own, and I just really appreciate everything that she made me. I appreciate all the women that she brought in my life, my aunts, my everybody. Everybody is appreciated. Everything is appreciated. Every comment, every story is appreciated. Like, I hold those very close to me because, I need all the memories I can of my mom. Like I said, it's only been 6 months. And, sometimes I get really sad because I'm like, oh, my mom's not going to be able to see me get married or have kids or launch this next business or even see my YouTube videos. Like, sometimes stuff like that really gets me down, but I know that she's here in spirit. I feel her in spirit. I lost my grandma, her mom, a year before my mom passed away, and then a month later I lost my dad's mom. So I feel like, there was a time that I felt like, why is everything happening to me? Like, I lost all the important women in my life, like, back to back to back to back. And, that can become depressing, and it's very hard to get out of that space. But all I can tell you is to feel your emotions. And I'm so glad that I'm feeling my emotions. I'm still going through the motions, but it honestly feels good because I understand that flesh is temporary and everybody's not always going to be here. I'm so excited for the next chapters of my life. Even though my mom's not going to be here, I'm still going to keep pushing, and I'm still going to do everything I told her that I was going to do. And sometimes we would talk for hours about what I want to do and where I want to be. And I'm going to live the life I told her that I was going to live. My mom always was telling people, yeah, my daughter is so this and my daughter is so that. So I'm definitely going to keep what she used to brag about alive. And I'm just going to continue to be positive and hope that one day, I can really, really, in full circle, I just hope that one day I can really, really not, I just hope that one day everybody and my brothers and stuff can be where I'm at with it. Again, like, I love my mom to death, like literally. She was a very, very important piece to my puzzle, and I feel like, you know, as time goes on, I'm not going to say it's going to get better, because I'm always going to want that. I'm always going to want her to be present, but I feel like I'm going to be okay, and you know, she's in a better place. There's no more suffering and worrying, and I'm okay with the relationship that we had. I'm okay that I got to make her proud. I'm okay that, you know, I'm okay. Like, I can literally say, like, I'm okay. And I hope that this video helps someone, or, you know, anybody that was wondering how I was doing. I'm okay. But that's all I really have to say. If you have recently lost somebody, it doesn't even have to be a parent. Don't allow anyone to tell you how to grieve. Don't let anybody tell you how you should be acting. Don't let anybody make you feel bad for being sad, or make you feel bad for not wanting to be bothered, because those people can literally exit left and pack it up. I've had to deal with so many different, I don't even want to get into that. That's another story for another time. But I just want to say thank you guys. If you are new to my channel, thanks for watching. But my camera's about to die, so thank you for tuning in. Happy birthday!
Wait, I'm so freaking. I love you, daughter. Happy birthday. Be a good girl.